Welcome to the Short Score, the Team Roping Journal's weekly updates from the team roping world, including from Pro Rodeo, major jackpots, USTRC, and World Series of Team Roping Qualifiers, and more, with hosts Chelsea Shaffer
and Kaitlin Gustave.
Hey Kaitlin.
Hey Chelsea.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Short Score, the Team Roping Journal's fun short news podcast. We have a lot of fun news. I feel like this is such a booming time. Everybody thinks the summer, but between all the jackpots that are going on right now and all the rodeos all over the country, different regions, it's kind of a lot to keep up with. So glad I have you, Kaitlin, to keep up with things.
I'm glad I'm here.
Good. Glad you're here. So you've got something to look forward to on this podcast, folks. We talked to the one, the only Kinney Harrell here. And at the end of the podcast, you can listen to his interview. I'm so glad Kinney answers his phone when we call because he is an absolute riot. He keeps us laughing, and it's definitely worth a listen. So hang with us through the news, and then you can listen to Kinney, who just won Okeechobee, Florida, and Hattiesburg, Mississippi. But first, before we get there, we want to talk about the title fights that happened at Rancho Rio and Wickenburg this year. That was awesome. I know I saw that Billy Pipes and Dale Martin won one of those ropings, and I love seeing Billy Pipes win ropings. That was so exciting. He's given so much to the team roping community. So I think I was definitely not alone in being thrilled for Billy. And then Brooks DeHosey and
Bodie Bays
won the Open there. Shout out to the team at Rancho Rio. They did a really good job. I can't say enough how important it is for producers to do such a good job of kind of letting people know what's going on in their opens.
They go above and beyond over there, too. I saw they were putting tarps over the arena to make sure the ground was good during the rain. Oh, man.
Yeah, it certainly looked like an impressive open this weekend, and thanks so much for their team letting everybody know, being so thorough with posting their results, posting pictures. I know ropers everywhere appreciate it, so thanks again to the team at Rancho Rio. In other World Series news, the Heartland 14.5 was on Thursday of this past week. You know the winners.
We had a calf roper, PRCA calf roper, Cooper Martin, heading for Garrett Chick. They won it.
Yeah, that was exciting. Garrett Chick's obviously a PRCA hitter, so it was cool to see those guys win. All right, in the pro rodeo world, we had a lot of good things happening this weekend. Derek Begay and Corey Petska tied the Minor brothers to win one of their circuit rodeos, Buckeye.
Clay Smith and Paul Leaves teamed up for a shootout run in San Angelo.
Yeah, they won $7,500 a man at the cinch shootout there in San Angelo.
And Clay Smith and Jake Long again.
Yeah,
winning a lot.
Yeah, they won a lot over the weekend, but they didn't hang on to win San Angelo. They were leading the average going into it. Aaron Sinningen and Kyle Lockett won the average. They needed to turn their winter around, and they did so. They picked up a whole bunch of money at San Angelo that kind of puts them back in contention. Not that they were ever out of contention, but really puts them back into the standings, gives them some motivation going into this last little stretch.
I'd say Kyle's 6th right now in the standings.
That's awesome. Very cool. I'm glad to see Kyle back out again this year. I wasn't sure after last year when he went home if he was going to crack back out, but it was pretty tempting to heel behind Aaron Sinningen again, so I think I'm glad he picked it back up. All right. Our guest today is Kinney Harrell. I'm so glad he answered the phone while he's down there in Florida hanging out, hitting a bunch of the Southeast Circuit rodeos. It's funny, Kinney had said you'll hear in this interview, he kind of was bouncing around by saying that he was just going to go to some rodeos around the house and just circuit rodeo a little, but he's in Florida, which is pretty far from East Texas right now. And he just won Okeechobee with a 4.9, and he won Hattiesburg, Mississippi with a 5.7. Also, fun fact, he's going to tell you about the horse he's riding, and it's none other than Taz, his great NFR horse that is famous, everybody loves. We'll put a story up on the website about Taz because we've got a bunch of stuff. You can check teamropingjournal.com out for that. And just enjoy this interview with Kinney just as much as we did. Tell me about what's been going on in 2019 for you and what you've been doing the last couple years off the trail.
Oh, staying busy, chasing the kids, you know about that. And just taking care of those cattle over there in East Texas, enjoying the views through the pine trees, and doing a little amateur rodeoing. And I hadn't been to any pro rodeos since Austin of last year, almost a year. And then Nathan and I started going to some amateur rodeos and decided to go ahead and buy my card back and slip off down here and the closer ones around the house and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So, are you just circuit rodeoing or rodeoing nearby, or what's the?
I would say both of those things, yes. Except I'm in Florida right now, and it's not my circuit, and they're nowhere close to my house.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of confused about. So that makes me feel like you're on the trail, like you're all in.
No, not necessarily. I tell you what, you know how it is. Like my little girl, she's got junior rodeos kind of stacked in, so I kind of try to enter around those, and then we still do some jackpots and stuff there at that place that I work, and so it's kind of hard to enter around some of that crap. So I had a couple of weeks right here that were kind of free and available, and I've been down here a couple of times before, and it just, I don't know, it seems like it's a good place to come and keep your money together and not have to blast and beat Clay and Jake and all them guys.
Yeah.
And make some money.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what horse did you haul down there? Did you take your bet?
I'll give you one guess.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah.
How old is he?
He is 21. He's a 98 model. I crippled. I had two other ones. I got a full brother to him.
Yeah.
That I crippled at Mike White's pasture open last year, and he's still out. And then I've got a mare that's coming along really good that I've hauled, some and need to be going on her here. And I crippled her, I don't know, a couple of months ago. And so that left who.
Taz. That is unreal. I love it.
Yep, he's back on the rodeo trail.
Now, Okeechobee, did he have to run very far? I mean, is he fast? I mean, tell me about how's Taz working at 21.
I tell you what, I think he's lost a step speed-wise, but in all actuality, he's just as good or better at, some of the other things that are his strong point. He still is just as easy as he ever was. He's just, the only thing I would have to say is he maybe lost a little bit of his speed, which, golly, at 21, you can expect that, and he's still, probably still some of the fastest horse I still have ever rode. So
yeah, he won Salinas just a couple years ago, it feels like, so
yes, exactly.
He couldn't have been too slow doing that.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So, are we going to see you at some of the bigger jackpots? Are we going to see you at the Lone Star Shootout, the BFI, and any of the bigger stuff coming up?
No, on the Lone Star Shootout, it was either come down here to Okeechobee, Kissimmee, and that Hattiesburg last weekend. So, and then either load up and go back, or stay and go to 5 more this weekend. So
cool.
We were getting up right and hitting all pretty good, so we just decided to stay down here and go to 5 more and then head back.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the rest of the summer, are we going to see you at Cheyenne? Are we going to see you at Salinas?
I'll probably, I don't know about Salinas. I want to go back to Cheyenne. So I'll probably go there. I don't know about anything else. I don't have anything set in stone. I'm just kind of rolling with it and see how it goes.
You already bought your card. That's the hardest part. So.
I waited a long time to do it too. I didn't even get it bought time enough to go to San Angelo and my home counter.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. We were clipping along and doing decent at the amateur rodeos and stuff, and so I thought, well, what the heck? Why not?
That's awesome. I'm glad. It'll be fun to see you. I'm looking forward to you showing up in my driveway one of these days soon. So.
Me too. Me too.
That's awesome. Thanks, Kinney. I appreciate you answering our crazy phone calls.
All right. If we get any more trees out of line down here, I'll send you the
Perfect. Be careful. Be careful.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye, Kinney. You too.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. And remember to leave us a rating on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, wherever you're listening to this. Give us a like. Leave us a message and let us know what you think about the short score. We would love to hear it. Well, thanks, everybody. Have a great week.